everybody, and welcome, well, welcome back to, I should say, the Pacific War. Oh dear, looks like my colleagues are already getting brought down. Enemy fire, enemy snipers, typical. Anyway, welcome back everybody, I hope you're all doing rather well. I hope the day is delightful and colourful. Alright. Now I must admit, I don't actually know what I've joined into. I've never played this mode before. I think this is a team deathmatch type thing? Alright. Well, I'm not really doing too well as this whole sniper thing. Behind me, where... Nice! Excellent work. Bollocks! I actually managed to stab him? Hey, that's crazy. A fellow countryman too. Although I don't like the looks of that. Alright, well, since we are actually going into an active battle situation, it might be wise to get an actual battle rifle rather than a sniper rifle. Damn, that SMG actually ripped me up quite a bit. Oh, boo. Corner camping loser. Blech. Alright. Right. Oh, enemy spotted. That's good. Alright. Ow. Can't even see where this bloody fire is coming from. I was better off hiding out in the field. Alright. Oh. Bollocks. Oh. Uber. Ugh. I'm sorry, but I have been unconditionally trained to have PTSD from all of the fucking Uber and Uber Eats ads. Like, oh, I like supporting creators, so I don't usually like turning on ad blockers, but fuck, I hate Uber to the point that I just want to put on ad blockers. It's so bollocks. Hey! I still don't like that M2 carbine. It shouldn't be in the game. It just seems wrong to me. Anyway, since this was like 2 minutes, we may as well continue. And if I was more professional, I would edit out this in-between round, but I'm not going to. So, I'm not. 30 enemies in an objective area. Cool! Anti-tank grenades. Rockets are almost done. Airplanes is not too bad. Oh yeah, brain gun proficiency. Must admit, I haven't actually... I've got the brain gun up to level 8, but I haven't actually finished it yet. Nah. We'll go and stick with medic. We'll try and level up the jungle carbine. It's kind of my thing, I'm leveling up all different guns to level 4. Alright. Ah, the Solomon Islands. As if my grandfather on my father's side fought in the Solomons. Although he wasn't using a number 5, he was using a number 3. Alright. Let's move. Alright, so we basically 150 kills. Alright. We can see if we can do that. Keeping an eye out. Oh, I do see movement. Bastard. Fucking A, you're a level 90, therefore a douche. B, using a fucking assault rifle. Ah! Rule 1. I keep telling people this. I actually ended up telling off my mates when we were playing Hell Let Loose about this. Well, they were playing, I was more... Yeah, I was playing as well, but I was more yelling at them rather than contributing. And I was saying, if you're a medic, don't revive people unless it's safe to do so. There is nothing worse than fucking over your entire team and costing 2 people their lives for reviving someone in a stupid place. It's not smart at all. Nice. Alright, keeping... Reload. Oh, almost dead. Bollocks, I only had like 1 health anyway. Pity. Alright. Although I must admit, the medic... not the medic gun, the flare gun is still as useful as it always was. Right, what do we reckon, lads? I'm not really in the mood to play anything complicated. Yeah, and going back to my spawn beacon's just gonna get me killed, isn't it? Alright. My trusty old Japanese Arisaka rifle. Alright, spawn beacon set up. Ah! Oh, boo. Level 90 using a penis gun. Just disgusts me. Blech. Alright. Bastard nip. Also, level 8, yeah, he's using an M2 carbine. Either you were grinding that immediately after you got the game, or you paid to get it. And either way, that's a bastard move. I don't get it. It's the kind of a thing with Battlefield that always bugs me. Well, later Battlefields. It wasn't so bad. In fact, I don't even remember it being a problem when I started playing Battlefield in Battlefield 3 days, but... Battlefield, like, onward sort of scenario. Nice. But Battlefield onwards, one of the things I would always encounter is whenever they'd introduce DLC or a patch with a new gun, that gun would be overpowered and bullshit. And then everyone would gravitate to it, and then after a while they would gravitate away from it. Alright. Shit, reload. Clever. Bloody clever. But still a douchebag move of the highest order. Alright. This is not going to be a fun round, is it? See, it's what I find interesting is just no one's gonna watch this. Right? No one's gonna watch this. None of you are gonna get this far, and no one will ever watch this far. So I'm literally talking nonsense here. However, that doesn't matter. Because what I want to just say is, well, actually, I was going to say, none of you are ever going to watch this, because no one ever watches past the first 1 minute 22 seconds, according to my analytics. So I can say whatever I want, basically, and no one's ever going to know. I could go on a racist tirade and no one would ever know. However, despite the fact none of you are ever going to listen to this, or even care, I thought I may as well explain some of my, insights into Battlefield anyway. So as I was saying, on Battlefield servers, the thing I know is any empty server, it's either brand new or it's hideously broken in favor of one team, and it's not going to be fun for anybody. And in this case, this is the not fun variety. So the enemy team is ridiculously broken and OP. And if you watch our team's squad score, I've already lost 2 squad members over the course of this round anyway. And that's because they join, get shot and repeatedly killed by cheap weaponry and teabagged over and over again, get pissed off, give up. And basically, that's just how the servers work. If you really want to actually, be a more fun server, you need to join one of the servers that's full. But the problem is the wait times, because usually between rounds you might lose 1 or 2 people, so you'll be able to join, but it's usually a waiting game, because once people find a decent server, they don't necessarily want to lose it.
Should be okay now.
So it's kind of an interesting dichotomy, if you will. Really? Oh, level 100. Oh, and he's got a golden penis gun. Overcompensating loser. But anyway, so that's one of the things I've kind of noticed. So I actually was baiting a crapshoot, because when I joined this it was 27 out of 32 players. So I thought it's just empty. Maybe it's a new game, but it turns out it is one of the asshole servers. And I would quit, but I honestly just can't be bothered. So we may as well try and, score with a kill with the number 5 and go from there. I like this game at the core, but it needs A, dose of violent smacktard fumigation, B, you need to fix the issue of every single new gun being more overpowered and broken than the last until they release the next gun. If you did that, it would be a bit better. But unfortunately, they're not about that. I do appreciate there's no DLC, but they've replaced that with the little mini transactions. So that's kinda 6-1 sort of thing. I don't see how I got a suppression assist. I just fired 1 bullet. All that 6 months training for nothing. But yeah, if this game had a dose of smacktard fumigation, bollocks. Oh, I actually killed someone with a fire grenade. How nice. Anyway, as I was saying, if this game had a rebalance of weapons, a lack of introduction of bullshit weapons with every patch, and a bit of a dire smacktard fumigation in terms of the player base, it would be a lot more fun. I still enjoy it, but the problem is this is one of those games I actually have to pick the time of day I'm choosing to play it on. Because otherwise I get this situation where I get all the dire smacktards. Like that guy, who's such a bastard. Thank you. See, everyone's using either the Type 2A or the M2 carbine. They are the 2 latest weapons that have been introduced, and they are both bullshit. The Type 2 is what I call the penis gun. It jizzes ammo. It's basically, it's small and it jizzes ammo. It's a perfect weapon for overcompensating losers. The M2 carbine is just generally broken. It's a gun that didn't exist in the Second World War. It was bloody invented after the Second World War. but, you know, just add it in because historical accuracy is for nerds. Alright. Right. Smoke should hopefully cover us. Right, reload. Alright. Oh, see? The guy with a penis gun camping around the corner. Exactly my point. It's disappointing to see. And at this point I'd go on a racist tirade in the text chat and tell them all they're cunts, but I can't be bothered tonight. Yep. Alright. Alright. Let's see, go. Oh. Didn't get any... Oh, I got suppression assist. I wonder if that actually counts to leveling up the gun. We'll see how much points I get from leveling up the gun, but I honestly doubt it does. Yay! I got a wound. Nice. Oh, I got a hit by a kill. That was crazy luck. Oh, disappointing. Another disappointing game of Battlefield. It's so depressing. Oh well.